Recommending voiceover books can be tough because the industry changes so quickly. Now, there are a ton out there, but a lot are outdated. So, in this video, I'm going to cover 10 books, all geared to help directly impact your voiceover business, either in inspiration, performance, or other practical ways. And I've divided them into VO performance books, VO business books, and non voiceover books. Oh, if you could see our bookshelves, they are packed. So many books, so little time. Now, these books will help your overall voiceover business, but this list is in no way saying that these are it or that it's exhaustive. But these should get you started if you're looking for a great summer reading list. And all these books will be linked in the notes if you're interested in getting them. First up, voiceover performance books. Zen and the Art of Voiceover by Dan Friedman. Since Dan is such a good friend of the studio, I'm just going to let him explain this one.
Hey, so the good folks at the Atlanta Voiceover Studio asked me if I would talk a little bit about Zen and the Art of Voiceover, my latest book. This is my second book. My first book, Sound Advice Voiceover from an Audio Engineer's Perspective, has been out for over a decade now and is still really a very relevant book today, thankfully. But Zen and the Art of Voiceover was written to really talk about the performance side of voiceover. It is basically the handbook to my teaching and the way that I lay out my course, if you will. So everything that I teach is in that book. When I coach students, we work through that whole process to create a foundation that helps you take your voiceover career in any direction that you want to go. There's also some personal stories in there that relate life to what we do and the emotions that we have to bring to the table in order to properly do our job or do our job to the best of our ability. Thank you to the Atlanta Voiceover Studio for highlighting my book, Zen and the Art of Voiceover, and its companion card deck. And I look forward to working with some of you, helping you build your foundation for voiceover performance, as well as helping you in your studio. Thanks so much.
It's a solid read and offers practical tools to help voice actors connect with any script, build confidence, and communicate better, no matter the genres. And in case you didn't know this, Dan is our home studio pro, so I'll link his page if you want to get coaching with him. Next up, number 2, Voiceover Narration, Creating Performances from the Inside Out by DIAN Perry. Voiceover narration explores what makes a great narrator by diving into the mental, physical, and emotional dynamics of voiceover performance. She covers genres from audiobooks to e-learning. And in this one, she shares insights that you could put to use right away. She's funny too, especially when she's sharing her own stories. And included, you also get some graphics, worksheets, and scripts to help you deliver more impactful reads. Number 3, Voiceover 101. How to Succeed as a Voice Actor by Debbie DERRYBERRY. Oh, we love Debbie DERRYBERRY. She's another industry veteran, and in this book, she covers everything you need to know about voiceover, from mic technique to demo reel, studio tips, and the business side of voiceover. It's packed with insider advice for beginners and pros alike, and it also includes access to a video library where you can learn Debbie's tricks firsthand. Debbie makes this a fun ride and practical as well, giving you so many options to help you play. Okay, on to voiceover business books. Number 4, Instincts of a Talent Agent, Entrepreneurial Takeaways from an Industry Insider by MARC GUSS. This one's a bold, no-nonsense guide to thriving in the entertainment industry, be it in voiceover, on camera, behind it creatively, or commercially. Veteran agent and manager MARC GUSS offers the insider truths no one else will, in his own way, blending industry savvy with an entrepreneur's mindset. Now, Mark is the co-founder of ACM, a voiceover management company that represents both Heidi and I. And he's been in the business for years. And this book, while full of great info, it's also fun for his stories alone. You'll definitely be encouraged by the end, but we really wanted to include this because of how I felt while reading it. Being in this industry for 20-some years, you could get worn down. But after reading this, it lit something in me. You probably have gone through it. After doing something for so long, you could get into ruts and the creativity just goes. But reading this book and hearing the stories just sparked something in me to thrive even more in this stage of my life, to hit more goals. Number 5, Voiceover Legal by Robert CELIA. Voiceover Legal is the essential guide for voice actors navigating the business and legal side of the industry. Seems like we need this more nowadays. He's got over 100+ pages covering contracts, getting paid, working with agents, taxes, insurance, unions, copyrights, and a whole lot more. If you want to avoid costly mistakes, this is your read. It'll help prepare you for issues that you may deal with now and possibly down the road. And it also helps that Robert's an attorney as well as a voiceover actor. He also shared his legal advice on the Atlanta Voiceover Studio and ProVoiceOverTraining.com podcast, and I'll link that in the notes if you want to listen to it. Next up, number 6, Voiceover Achiever, Brand Your Voiceover Career, Change Your Life by Celia Siegel. Celia has been on the scene for quite some time, a veteran, and Voiceover Achiever is your guide to building a personal brand that you love and that attracts your ideal clients. She is a VO branding expert, and she shares about proven steps and secrets used to help voice actors stand out and thrive. If you're ready to show up powerfully, grow your career, and change your life, this book's for you. It's on paperback, Kindle, and of course, audiobook. Number 7, Voiceover Secrets. 22 successful voice actors and voiceover artists share their best experience-based tips by ELROY SPOONFACE Powell. By reading about other people's stories, you could bypass years of trial and error and mistakes and learn from those who have been where you are and where you want to be. The cool thing about this is that it's different stories from different backgrounds and experiences. So no matter where you are in your journey, you'll get something from all of them. And finally, the last phase here, non-voiceover books, but great books nonetheless to help in your voiceover business. Number 8, Atomic Habits by James Clear. If you want a proven and practical system for building good habits, breaking the bad ones, and then mastering the small changes that lead to big results, this is it. It only takes a super small change or changes. It's backed by science and real-world stories, and it explains how to reshape your environment, boost motivation, and make lasting progress one tiny habit at a time. A super side note here, if you've gone from a corporate job to voice actor, if you haven't realized it yet, you'll soon realize that time and business management is super hard. This book gives the most practical and clear advice on how to create a routine that'll last. His email newsletter is a favorite too. Number 9, Build for Tomorrow by Jason FEIFER. This is a guide to navigating change with less fear and more confidence. What's been on every voiceover talent's mind lately? AI, right? Kinda concerning. Well, this book can help navigate whatever comes our way with less nerves and anxiety. And if you don't know Jason FEIFER, he's the editor-in-chief of Entrepreneur. In this book, he breaks down the 4 phases of change: panic, adaptation, a new normal, and transformation, and then shows how to move through them faster. It'll help you embrace uncertainty and see what it takes to unlock opportunities, and then use it to shape your future on your own terms. And that's what we all want, right? Little empowerment. And finally, number 10, Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller. Donald Miller is a best-selling author, so he knows a little something about stories. And in Building a Story Brand, he shares 7 universal story elements that help businesses cut through the noise, connect with customers, and boost sales. Doesn't matter what you are, a CEO, a small biz owner, which we all are as voiceover talent, a creative professional, this is one book that'll get you thinking, and thinking about how you talk about your brand, whether online, in print, in person, wherever, so that people finally understand what you offer and why it matters. This book helped change Heidi's view on branding and marketing. And aren't we, as voice actors, storytellers? This is a good book for you. Tell a story with your branding. So there you go, 10 great books for summer reading. What do you think? I know that's just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many other voiceover books out there, but if you've read one, do you have a favorite? Let us know in the comments. Next week, it happens to all of us. So we'll talk about what to do when you're not booking. Till then, Atlanta Voiceover Studio and ProVoiceOverTraining.com are here to equip, elevate, and inspire you in your voiceover journey, giving you the tools and resources you need to create the voiceover career you want. Remember, you're building your voiceover business. Think outside the box. Cheers to your success.